In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 best places to buy a house. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Real estate exhibited amazing resiliency despite COVID-19's economic predictions. Many Americans predicted a long, damaging economic decline. Instead, the economy and real estate market recovered after a year. Productivity has already surpassed pre-COVID-19 levels, and analysts forecast 2019 job growth. The pandemic may have affected property permanently. Flexibility and convenience displaced particular assets, remote work reduces demand for workplaces, online shopping reduces demand for retail buildings, while families remaining home increase demand for spacious single-family homes and home improvement. PwC and the Urban Land Institute compiled Emerging Trends in Real Estate 2022. ULI. This is the 43rd edition of a respected real estate forecast. It covers real estate investment and development trends, finance and capital markets, property industries, metropolitan areas, and other concerns. Their study spans the US and Canada, but this post solely covers the US. Full report here. We also incorporated key statistics from Mashvisor's database and other places. Number 10. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston ranked 9th among the greatest cities to buy real estate last year, the only gateway market to do so. One of two pricey coastal markets in the top 10 this year. Boston's congested, pricey CBD saw outmigration during the epidemic, causing a severe economic collapse. Because the local economy favors the knowledge industry and remote work. Even though Boston's workforce is well paid, many cannot afford homeownership. Why is Boston a top 10 real estate investment market? The city has exploited its region's world-class higher education to become a life sciences leader. Boston is home to the National Institute of Health, NIH, which funds industry-advancing research. The NIH in Boston receives 25% of all grants among the top 10 recipient cities and 10% of all funds in the US. Boston has one of the highest laboratory asking rentals but has a good occupancy rate. More than half of the national development pipeline in 2021 is in the city. Number 9. Seattle, Washington. Before 2010, Seattle dominated the best locations to purchase real estate rankings together with the other 7 most costly coastal areas. After topping PwC's 2018 Overall Real Estate Prospects report, the city didn't return until this year. PwC's Emerging Trends report labeled Seattle as an establishment for being an economic leader. Because it's more diverse than other major and economically diverse cities, it's in the multi-talented producers category. Why is Seattle one of the top 10 investment markets in 2022? The city is known for producing a wide range of goods and services, from airplanes to software. As a result, it has always had a diverse population and will continue to do so. This year's big initiatives include waterfront redevelopment and convention center expansion. Microsoft and Amazon are building headquarters. Number 8. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta consistently ranks in the top 20 for finest real estate markets. PwC classified the city as a magnet for people and businesses. These markets have faster population and job growth than the US. Super Sunbelt cities are large, diverse, and affordable. Their powerful economies attract many enterprises. Atlanta's population growth of nearly 5% since 2018 puts it in the top 10 best investments for 2022. Migrants need homes, services, and jobs. Low land costs, climate, and jobs make the market enticing, said an analyst. These causes have caused a migration to Atlanta. Atlanta's output was enhanced by population growth and the end of the COVID-19 lockdown. The metro's GDP grew 8.2% by 2021 and is predicted to grow another 3.3%. Number 7. Dallas-Fort Worth, TX. Dallas-Fort Worth is a perennial poll favorite and ranked 4th in the best cities to buy real estate last year. These cities, like Atlanta, are in the Super Sunbelt Magnet Group for their expanding population and affordable broad and diverse markets. Byron Carlock, PwC's U.S. real estate leader, says Dallas-Fort Worth's loss of the top rank isn't an indication of weakness. Dallas-Fort Worth will undoubtedly remain one of the country's top real estate markets in 2022, in terms of both construction and investment. In Dallas-Fort Worth, COVID-19 and climate change may potentially affect the real estate business. Number 6. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte fell from number 5 last year's list to number 6 this year. Charlotte's demographics are tilted toward faster economic growth, with higher proportions of millennials, 28%, and Gen Zers, 7%. 25%. The city's senior population is only 15%. Charlotte was also placed in the 18-hour cities category for surviving the pandemic recession, a tribute to the city's ongoing attraction. Charlotte continues to attract in-migration despite being less cheap due to more expensive city transplants. Because of its lifestyle, workforce, and development chances. The new building in Charlotte includes the 635,000 square foot Vantage South End and the 23-story Design Center Tower. Both projects are in South End. Upon completion, the Charlotte real estate market in 2022 may expand. Employers will continue to flee gateway markets for secondary metros like Charlotte, say experts. In addition to reduced costs and fewer regulations, the pandemic has prompted qualified workers to relocate. As talent migrates to Charlotte, employers follow. Number 5. Tampa/St. Petersburg, FL. Tampa/St. Petersburg climbed up one spot on last year's ranking. Like Atlanta and Dallas-Fort Worth, this area is in the Super Sun Belt subgroup of the Magnet Group, meaning more people migrated there, boosting the real estate market. Super Sun Belt cities are large, diverse metro areas that attract many businesses. IHS Markit projects that by 2022, the Tampa/St. The Petersburg area's population will reach 3.29 million, up 1%. 27% are 0 to 24, 26% are 25 to 44, 26% are 45 to 64, 21% are 65 plus. Tampa's population is expected to expand gradually through 2022. The median housing price isn't as low as before, but it should rise in the next years. Number 4. Austin, Texas. Last year, Austin ranked higher on the real estate list. PwC assigned Austin to the Supernovas grouping, which called for how these cities rose to prominence. Austin has been a favored city for investors and builders since entering PwC's top 10 markets to watch in 2009. Despite exceeding the size of a medium-sized metropolis, the area continues to grow at the quickest rate in the country. Austin is also a market to watch for the life sciences industry this year. The city boasts a population increase. STEM degrees abound. Growing funding. These variables will boost Austin's real estate in 2022. Number 3. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix re-entered the top 10 greatest areas to buy real estate after a decade. As a Super Sun Belt magnet city, it is defined as huge, diverse, and affordable, attracting a wide range of businesses. Despite its size, it is one of the country's fastest expanding marketplaces. This year, its economy has been solid. Metro Phoenix home prices are still rising late this year, and experts predict a 23.8% gain in 2022. They may face it by September of next year. In November 2021, the average home price was $649,260, a 25.4% rise from the previous year. Once loan rates rise, economists warn Phoenix that homebuyers will have a harder time financing a home, education, and other expenses. Despite low borrowing rates, homebuyers are concerned about rising property prices. If they have a located home in their price range before rates rise, demand will drop and Phoenix prices will fall. Number 2. Raleigh/Durham, NC. 2021's finest real estate market is Raleigh/Durham. PwC reclassified it as a supernova this year, along with Austin. Raleigh/Durham is a cheap 1 to 2 million person supernova market. Its defining characteristic is above-average population and job growth. Raleigh/population Durham's has expanded by 3.6% over the past 2 years, 4 times the U.S. average of 0.8%. Despite its small size, this market's economic variety and white-collar employment are above average. These qualities explain its investment attraction and should help it flourish in the future. Number 1. Nashville, Tennessee. Last year's number 3 in the best places to buy real estate list, Nashville jumped up to the top, becoming the best place to invest in property for 2022. It was recategorized by PwC into the Supernova Magnet Group for exploding in popularity, especially among the Hispanic population. Their growing numbers have been driving the city's housing market. Nashville is the hottest real estate market in the US this year for having the fastest selling houses, less than 10 days from listing. Despite this, the number of houses for sale is still greater than the number of closings as of October 2021, which is why Realtor.com states that the city is in a buyer's market. According to realtors, Nashville has seen a record number of homebuyers from out of state due to its cheaper taxes and more flexible COVID-19 restrictions. Because of this, real estate investors can expect further growth in this housing market. The housing inventory continues to stay low across the metro area of Nashville. At the end of October 2021, there were 5,260 units for sale, 60% of which were single-family homes, a decrease of 29.46% year-on-year. Nashville's quality of life and relative affordability compared to the rest of the country make it a great place to live in. This has attracted property investors who are looking to generate rental income. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.